Hello my fab fans, I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna make this horn mask thing for the lute cosplay. Because I found tape, so I can make it. So I know it looks impractical to just use whatever, but this is literally just a skeleton that I'm gonna cover in black. So you get the basic shape of what you want. I'm actually going to curve it a bit more because our horns are a little bit more round than this. Then I'm going to just tape it. Just go for it. We're covering this all up anyway. The tape is just to give it more structure, so it's more flat and horn-like. Just keep going. This is how I made the other pair of horns I made. I mean, they're nice enough. If I got there soon enough to the costume party, I could have won. No one will ever know what that is about. I will though, and that's all that really matters. Because my opinion is what matters to me. And those that I actually love. It's very far and few in between, but like, sometimes I'm okay with my parents, you know? Sometimes I don't absolutely want them to disappear from my life. Which is probably something some people relate to. But yeah, why hate something? And also, I don't mind if people leave hate comments, because literally any comment is really funny, but also it gets me more views if you comment more. I don't know if people know that. If you leave any comments, you're gonna see those videos more, but you're also going to give them more like popularity. That is how like the algorithm works. So I don't mind hate. All you make me do is look better. Yeah, just still wrapping. But when I get down to like the end area, I rip it off because to get like the tip pointy for horns, you kind of want to just use the tape for what it is. And you get a piece that big. You grab it, put it towards the ends, and then wrap it from the center out. Like, yes, does it seem a little bit impractical? Yeah. But does it get the tip of the tape really sharp looking? Yeah, it does. Just kind of the point when you're making horns. Horns are meant to be like aggressive and sharp and powerful looking. Notice it looks like I missed a spot. I didn't. I'm going back over it with more tape. The point of the base layer is literally just to add as much bulk as possible so that you can mold it into the exact shape that you need it to be. But there are certain points, like the tips of the horns, where you actually have to try a little harder to get it the right shape. The point of the horn is the sharpest point. And well, if you can't get that to look sharp, then you need to try again. Because that's the only part you're really gonna see at the end before painting. Now, I have this material. It's like a stretchy material. I have a lot of it in multiple colors. I'm going to use the most plain colors and just cover these again so that there's a fabric base for me to sew onto. But also, this material is hardened by water, so if it gets wet, these horns will become stronger physically. If I have enough, I'm just going to use black on both, but you can also see that it's stretchy, so it's easier to wrap around. Because it's cast material. It's literally meant for making casts, which I think is really cool. Considering the characters' personalities, they do like to hurt people. Okay, I'm gonna cut it here. I didn't grab scissors. I've made a mistake. I'll be back. Okay. Now just cut it off. Perfect. It's already starting to look close. And also, it's squishy and thin enough for me to sew onto it. So when I add the leather pieces, because it will match the other stuff I already made, it'll still be sturdy. But also, I watched a video, I saw the way she made the pattern look, and instead of buying the pattern, I'm just gonna copy the shapes based off of what visually I see. Because you don't need to buy a pattern in order to see something and copy it like a drawing. It's called being a printer. Not everyone's good at that. So buy it from her if you really want to. I mean, everyone's trying to make money so that they can keep cosplaying and doing what they love. I am trying to save money so that I can do practical things. And yes, that does mean use whatever I have on hand so that I can cosplay without buying more shit. Yes, but we all have to do what we can to survive, so. If you can afford cosplay materials like patterns and stuff, go for it. If someone's funding you, go for it. I'm funding myself and my lifestyle. Yes, I do live with my parents, but I'm not allowed to really move anywhere else without money. And to have that, you actually need to have a good job. Or some form of income. My dad literally said to me, if you made your face the focal point of your channel, instead of, like, whatever my, like, screen thing is, which is literally just of my hair in a fun style, and not my full face, he's like, you'd make more money if you showed your face more. It's like, Dad, why are you saying this to me? I will keep bringing this up because it still deeply disturbs me. Didn't want that conversation to be had with anyone. But yeah, now I have some horns. I can also dupe these as blitzo horns. If I ever want to do that one. Currently I'm working on Has Been Hotel cosplays because I like the characters from the show. but I can take some from Hello Louvre Boss too, okay? Of course Fizzy Pop would have some really cool characters in both shows. So yes, they don't look identical. They're meant to look slightly different from each other. That is normal. But now they're covered in materials that I can cover them more with. I'm so great at talking. Anyway, flatten like one edge as much so that you have something that you can attach it to. I'm gonna attach it to a headband because those are easy. But I have to find some more because I can't find the 10 that I have in my room somewhere. Because all my cosplay materials are just everywhere. Because I don't like cleaning. But then again, who really does like doing anything for themselves? Or in general. Moral of the story, be nicer to yourself, and take care of yourself better. You need to. I'll be back when I start cutting out the pattern for the helmet, because that's gonna take forever, and I'm not doing that on camera. See you in the next video.